What's up, guys? It's B motherfucking C, the Amplified Man, about to ask you guys a very important question for me to get a good gauge on where a lot of you guys are at as far as the Raw Women's Championship match. We all know that the SmackDown Women's Championship match, Charlotte and Asuka, is really, really strong. And on the Raw side, you have Alexa and Nia. A lot of people are happy about that. A lot of people are not. So I will pose that question in just 2 minutes. I first want to give a belated happy birthday to The Undertaker. After I posted that video yesterday of the Amplified Q&A, which we talked a lot about which Undertaker is going to show up to WrestleMania 34, the Dead Man or the Biker American Badass. We talked a lot about it in Amplified Q&A. I was hoping to get on social media after I put that video up around 10 or 11 a.m. yesterday. But unfortunately, the day just kept getting busier and busier, and one thing led to another, and before you knew it, I literally didn't have a minute to get on social media. So I never was able to give a happy birthday shout out to The Undertaker, so I am doing that now, one day later, March 24th, 1965. The Undertaker, Mark Calloway, was born, guys. That makes him 53 years old. 53! Still competing at his size, at his height. The way he performed, he didn't just perform like a regular big guy. The Undertaker went out there, he was walking the ropes, flying off the ropes, he was doing suicide dives. A lot of people don't remember that, but Undertaker used to do suicide dives. Undertaker used to fly over the top rope to the outside. The Undertaker flew like a cruiserweight in there at times. He wasn't afraid to grapple down on the mat and do submission style. I mean, any style you can think of, Undertaker would do it. And at 53 years old, it looks like he's getting back in that ring against John Cena. That's why I say this could very well be it for The Undertaker, guys. As much as I would love to see him compete the next 10, 20, 30, 50 years. Just going in there, doing a 1-minute squash match. Couple of bows, a big boot, and a tombstone, call it a day. Just so we can get the entrance, the visuals, and just to see The Undertaker in that ring. I'll take him at 90 years old. But this could very well be it, and I think it is going to be it. He's going to ride off into the sunset, whether he's the biker or he goes into the abyss again as the Dead Man. This is most likely going to be it. 53 years old. Again, happy belated birthday to The Undertaker. Also, guys, before I pose this question about the Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania, I do also want to say AJ Styles. We spoke a lot about him in yesterday's Amplified Q&A video as well. And the bulk of that was, could he miss WrestleMania? And that was very much, that was a question that gained the focus that it did from not just my channel or not just me, but the wrestling community for good reason. There was a good chance he could have. When that injury first came up, the doctors were being really, really kind of secretive about what it was, and everybody was kind of walking on eggshells. Nobody knew what it was. So it was an honest discussion in yesterday's video that we had, and I told you guys from AJ Styles' mouth when he said, you can cut off my leg, I'm still going to show up. And like I told you guys, just the passion in what this match means to AJ Styles, there was no way in the world he was missing that match. None. Literally, if he had no legs, AJ Styles is getting in that ring. Or he's leaving WWE. I said that in yesterday's video. I stand by that statement. I honestly think that would have been AJ Styles' goodbye, Vince, if Vince tried to keep him off. I don't think anything was going to stop AJ Styles from competing. But I re-bring that up, guys, because the last I received word was that AJ Styles returned to the ring at a live event this week. So they are slowly integrating AJ Styles back on the road. Now, I don't think they're going to let him compete at every house show, but maybe one here and there up until Mania, maybe 2 or 3 house shows. Maybe he competes at SmackDown, which just a couple of days ago, we didn't think that was even fathomable. We did not think there was a chance in hell that they were going to let AJ Styles compete at SmackDown. Here he is being let loose on some of the live event shows. So that is a very good sign, guys, that not only is AJ Styles going to show up to WrestleMania, then he's still going to compete against Shinsuke to defend his championship, but that also means that this injury is not that serious going forward. That's huge because that could easily be aggravated. So it tells me it wasn't that serious to begin with. and they just kept him off of 2 SmackDowns in a row, or definitely this past SmackDown, just to let it heal a little bit more. You didn't want to re-aggravate it. AJ Styles is back on the road. Again, he might not compete every night at the live events, but I think he's at least going to make appearances, try to get that gate revenue in, and he'll be at WrestleMania. So that is very good news, guys. So again, happy belated birthday to The Undertaker, 53 years old, and AJ Styles is back on the road with the crew, with the SmackDown crew, and he's competing. So he'll be at WrestleMania, man. That's badass. Again, whether he was cleared or not, he's either going to show up or he was walking out of WWE. Now to the business at hand. Thank you guys for allowing me to ask this question so I can get a gauge with you guys. And after I ask this question, if you don't mind, anybody that's not too shy, I know there's a lot of people that are too shy to press the like button or to comment on the videos. I understand. You just want to watch the Amplified Man, and kind of secretively, and then kind of go on your way. That's cool too. But if you guys don't mind participating in my little experiment, I want to know what you guys feel, honestly, because this is the one debate I've been having with just everybody. Not just friends, but like other wrestling enthusiasts, pro wrestling fans. The Raw Women's Championship match for WrestleMania. Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. There are a lot of people that like that matchup for WrestleMania. And quite frankly, there is many, and I mean a hell of a lot of people that are not happy with that matchup at WrestleMania. And they feel that Charlotte versus Asuka is overshadowing it big time. Now, we already know it's not too many matches that are going to one-up Charlotte versus Asuka. Right off the bat, SmackDown's going to win that, right? That little war of WrestleMania women's matches. Charlotte and Asuka are already going to take that. SmackDown is going to take that W no matter what. Raw can only hope to contend with it a little bit. But a lot of people don't feel that Alexa and Nia are even contending with that. They feel that that Raw Championship match for the women is really, really kind of below standards for WrestleMania. So I'm asking you guys, just put down below, Alexa Nia or Sasha Bayley? Because that's the match that many of the WWE universe, if I may be a corporate shill for a second, or let me just say pro wrestling fans in general, including myself, I'm not going to lie, I wanted to see Sasha Bayley for the strap at Mania. I feel that's going to be their best performance with the highest prize on the line for the women, for the Raw brand, and the only prize, really, if you think about it. But still, the top prize up on the line, Bayley, Sasha. We already know what they do on the grandest stage. We know what they did in NXT takeovers down in Brooklyn. Imagine putting them at WrestleMania. But instead, we're getting Alexa Nia. So are you guys happy with Alexa Nia? All I need you to do is down below, just put Alexa Nia. If not, and you would rather Sasha Bayley, even if Sasha Bayley is not your first choice, that's the only options I want to know, guys, because this is the argument that I seem to be having a lot lately. Not really argument, a debate. And I feel it's going to be the debate going forward the next 2 weeks. So even if you have another matchup you would like to see, just stick to these 2 matches, please. Alexa Nia or Sasha Bayley. Put down those 2 names below. And when it's all said and done, I'm literally going to go through every which one. I'm going to calculate myself. That's right. I'm going to take the time, the 10, 15 minutes it's going to take. And I want to fucking know who you guys are going with. So that when I go forward with this debate, I have some facts behind it. I have my amplified unit. And even the casual people that come to my channel, even if you're not part of the unit, you just stop by, you're not subscribed, you kind of come by the channel low-key, right? You kind of stalk by the channel, you creep up on my channel, that's all good. But drop it down, Alexa Nia or Sasha Bayley, and then I can at least go forward with this debate and bring some factual numbers from my own channel. Are you okay, and do you think Alexa Nia is the best case scenario over Sasha Bayley, or do you feel Sasha Bayley would have been better than Nia and Alexa, and that would have brought more eyeballs and more intrigue to that match for the championship? That's all I need to know below, guys. Nia or Alexa, Nia and Alexa, or Sasha Bayley. I appreciate it for all of you guys that are going to help me out on this little experiment. And I will calculate this over the next 24 to 48 hours, man, and interested to see where you guys stand. I know there's a lot of people that think Sasha Bayley, but I'm also, as I'm having this debate, it's really coming to reality that a lot of people are okay with Alexa and Nia. and don't want to see Sasha Bayley. Is it 50-50? Are we going to find out after this experiment it's 60-40, or are we going to have a blowout one way or the other, 70-30? Interested to find out, guys. Amplified Man cashing the fuck out. Again, thank you to all of you that are going to participate in this little experiment. I will see you guys Tuesday for the Raw reaction review video. Hopefully Monday Night Raw tomorrow night brings it, man, with fucking gusto. Full throttle, full speed ahead, man. I want the best of Raw tomorrow. Does Undertaker show up tomorrow, or do they keep him off till WrestleMania? I think it's tomorrow or Mania. I don't think they're going to have him the week before. That would make zero sense. Let's really start this build-up and intrigue for Undertaker, Cena tomorrow. Fuck, man. Where do we go with Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar? Where do we go with fucking Ronda Rousey? I expect her to show up tomorrow and do some more work with Kurt. Do they get physical with Triple H and Stephanie? Man, we've seen so much physicality already. You got to be careful that you don't show your whole hand before the actual match. You know, you want to save your best stuff for WrestleMania, but, you know, can WWE get creative enough to have all 4 individuals in the same ring tomorrow and do it in a good way, a creative way that doesn't expose their hand and still leaves us intrigued for WrestleMania? We'll find out. I'll tell you guys what I'm really excited about. I can't believe I'm saying this, because Raw's been dramatically better than SmackDown the past couple of months, but I'm looking forward to the Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens angle on Tuesday night. So it should be an interesting 48 hours from here on out. Much love to all you guys, man. Much love and respect. B motherfucking C. I got things to do, man. Late Sunday night, I'm getting this out. Hopefully I get this out by Sunday night so you guys can participate a few hours earlier than tomorrow. But I got a lot to do, so I'm getting the fuck out of here. For now, check you.